Hey y'all, happy Monday, right? It's Monday. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, that just means you're catching the replay. Do me a huge favor, y'all. If you are not signed up to get a live notification, which means my page will send a message to your messenger when I go live, make sure you comment !notified, and that will get you signed up to get a message to your messenger every time I go live, okay? So our keyword tonight is the word good, G-O-O-D. Hi, Nancy. The word is good. That's our keyword because we are going to create with this guy. I sneak peeked this over in my VIP group a couple weeks ago, and y'all went nuts over it. So we're going to use it tonight on our new drop-in box frame, okay? So we used to have these big old box frames, y'all. They're chunky. I did this side. It comes in brown. It was heavy, right? They've changed up our box frame, at least the 9x12, to where this is interchangeable. So there's two different kind of inserts. Hi, guys. This is the white grain and then the dark wood grain, okay? Let me show you. Hi, Nancy. Hi, guys. If you're just popping on, comment the word good, G-O-O-D, and I will send you all of the info. Hello. Then they also have a chalkboard one that will fit in the frame, okay? If I can get it open. So there's the black side, and then there's the white side. So let me show you. And I am loving that they did this. So this is a chalkable surface. This is more of like a one-time use surface. So I am pumped about this. Okay, so let's get to creating. Hi, Lee. Hello. Hello. So we are going to use, oh, heck. There we go. We're going to use the wood grain, and we're going to use the white side. We're going to use both surfaces. Hello, we already have ice cream. What? What does that mean, Miss Brandy? I'm not quite sure what that means. But we are going to put God is good all the time, and we're going to do it horizontally. Okay, so let's cut this up. So I'm going to use some scissors. And what I like to do, y'all, sorry, I got really distracted. I mean, I saw, okay, I was really confused, Brandy, talking about ice cream. Well, you be safe. Don't fall on those steps. So what I like to do, y'all, is my transfer comes all together. I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm actually going to just cut the transfer itself, but the backer is going to stay all together. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Judy. Hello. Sorry if I missed y'all popping on and saying hey. Say hey again. I was too busy talking, you know. Too busy talking. So we're going to put God is good all the time. Oh, heck. It's right here. All right, so let's fuzz. Hi, Lynette. Hello. Hi, Helen. I ordered yay! Yay! I'm so excited. Hi, Shauna. Uh-oh, am I frozen for y'all? Because my thing is showing me frozen. All right, let's fuzz this. Let's fuzz the other one too. That way we can just get all the fuzzing done at once. So all this is doing is just picking up a little bit of lint. Hi, Karma. No, okay. My screen was showing me that I was frozen, but that's okay. All right. Let's fuzz this. Hi. Hello. And let's put this over here. Now we're going to bring out our insert, and we're going to kind of mess with the spacing to make sure we like it. So we're going to do God is good, right? And then it's going to say all the time. Hi, Connie. Oh, you're so welcome, Miss Nancy. You are so welcome. All right. Does that look good? I think that looks pretty good because then it's going to go in our frame like this. I think that looks good. Oh, Miss Helen. Hi, Cheryl. They are. I just let them to go outside after they ate, and the big one wouldn't stop barking. you know, it is what it is. All right, let's flatten this out, and we're going to use the colors Storm and Ocean Mist, okay? So Ocean Mist is out in the jar, but you can still grab it in the paste packet, which is like this size. But this is out of stock, but if you do need a jar, just let me know. Hi, Julie. All right, so this is the color Ocean Mist, and then this is Storm. So here's what I'm thinking. What if we do God is Good in Storm and then All the Time in Ocean Mist? Or should we do the opposite? What do y'all think? Hi, Donna. Hello, everybody. Lots of people jumping on. So, y'all, I gotta clean my squeegee. I gotta clean this craft room. I know I said that the last time. Hi, Kathy. Thank you. I know I said that the last time, but I really do, because I've got dirty squeegees, all the things. So I am going to use a dirty squeegee. Don't judge me. Okay. All right. So we're going to do, what did I say? Storm. Okay. And this is just chalk paste. So because I'm using the wood surface, it's not going to be reusable unless I sand it down, repaint it, and then do all that, okay? But the inserts are relatively cheap, so when you comment the word good, I will send you a message. Make sure you click on supply list and then go to chalk products. I put everything that I'm using plus some of my favorite new transfers that just came out. My brain, I don't know, I think my brain is moving faster than my mouth. Or my mouth is moving faster than my brain. One of the two, you know. All right, let's pick up that extra. And that looks good. All right, let's pull this up. I'm going to pull this up slowly because if there's any spots that I missed, I can lay it back down and fix it. Okay, looks good. Done. Lay that right there. Let's dry it. And then we're going to do All the Time. So like I was saying, when you comment the word good, click on supply list in the message, hi Sandy, and then click on chalk products. I put everything that I'm using in there, plus some of my favorite transfers that just came out that are perfect pattern transfers for all those cutouts. And those I see that I put in there are the ones I see myself using most of the time. Or quite often. So a lot of those, and all of these just came out last week. Oh, thanks, Miss Connie. All right, we got to make sure this is dry because we are going to layer it just a smidgen. Smidge. Hi, Mary. Are y'all not getting the message? I see. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now we're going to add, now we already fuzzed our transfer, right? So I'm going to add it right below where the God is Good. I want it to be close together. Now, if you want them apart, do them apart. That's okay. You do you. Okay. We're going to push down. Let's clean up our squeegee. Okay, you got it? Sweet. All right. Squeegee is clean, and we're going to go in with our Ocean Mist color. And, oh, I think it's a little crooked. Oh, well. It's fine. All right, going over all of this. And then I'm going to go through, pick up all that extra. OMG. Y'all, this is why I can't have nice things. Okay. I got a little bit where I don't want it, but we'll fix it. What do y'all think? That's so pretty. I like it. All right. So I got a little bit of Ocean Mist right here because I got off the transfer just a smidge. So I'm going to dry this. I'm going to dry. I swear to you, I won't stop until your legs are shaking and your neighbors don't. Okay. Bye-bye. That is, where did it go? Ban. Wow. Thanks, Miss Pamela. I wanted to use, no, this is what I wanted to use. Eucalyptus, and I think Ocean Mist would look good. Hi, Nancy. Okay. So let's see. Y'all, I swear, people don't have anything better to do with their time. I don't know if y'all saw that message, but how's the winter there? Brandy, it is cold here. So for, I think right now it's 27 degrees here in San Antonio. It is 27. And I think it barely got, okay, y'all didn't see it? Cool. It was a very inappropriate message. It barely got above freezing today. Alrighty, so I fixed it somewhat. We're gonna go over the gray part, the storm part with my detail tool and see if I can fix it that way and just get it covered up. Yeah. There we go. All right. Good as new. Hi, Christiana. Yeah. Bye-bye. He was banned. All right, let me get this dry and we'll throw it in our frame and I'll show y'all. Oh, thanks, Miss Dorothy. I was starting to read it. And I was like, that seems a little inappropriate. All right, so here it is in the frame. I love, love, love how simple this is. You could totally paint the frame. You could do whatever color scheme you wanted to. That's what I really love about the interchangeable frame now, is that you have a lot of options to paint. So you could just keep the frame and then you could buy multiples of these and switch it out, which I love. Okay, now we're gonna play a little bit with color. So if y'all didn't know, Chalk Couture has a deal where if you spend $90 on the website, you can get a free exclusive color, or if you spend $125, you can get both. So we're gonna mess with those colors on the chalkable surface. Hi, Cindy. Miss Cindy, girl, I know you have been talking about being a designer. I don't know if you saw my live I think it was last week. You can sign up for $59. So y'all, you can be a designer just this month for 59 bucks. And you get 40% off of everything. Just saying. So Miss Cindy, that might be right up your alley. Okay. Next thing. Well, you know, here it is. Now we're going to use the chalkboard. So it has a white side and a black side. Okay. A white side and a black side. And we're going to use Let Go and Let God. So I'm going to cut off the bottom of that. Okay. And like so, and we're going to fuzz. Hi, Lori. Yay, Miss Pamela, that's awesome. And you got the color of the month. I still haven't used the color of the month. I need to. All right, I'm just going to put these here. Perfect, Miss Cindy, that works for me. All right, let's fuzz. And we're going to play with the colors on the chalkboard, okay? Just because I'm not quite sure what these will look like. So let's mess with them. Let's see what color we like more. Are you more of a pinkish, or purple fan? Which one do you gravitate towards? Hi, Debbie. So we're gonna fuzz. Now, the great thing is, since we're kind of playing with the color right now, I'm gonna use, hi Denise, I'm gonna use the chalkboard insert. That way, I'm not wasting something. I'm not wasting like the wood insert. And we can take it right off. Ombre. What? Purple all the way. Purple, pink. I think I lean more towards pink, but I love purple. I really do. But y'all seem to be purple fans. So let's play with the white side to kind of get more of the true colors. All right, so like I said, this is a chalkboard surface. So when you're done with it, spray it down, wipe it off with a board eraser, and you can reuse this insert. That's the great thing, is you should only buy one of these, or only have to buy one of those for each frame. Purple is your favorite? Okay, ombre. Oh, ombre. I thought you were saying ombre. I'm an idiot. Sorry. All right. Just ignore me, y'all. I'm just over here just laughing at myself. Cannot choose. I like both. We could try the ombre. Okay. But I got a giant hair. How is that even possible? I don't know. Okay, there we go. And another one right here. What the heck, girl? And it doesn't want to come off. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let's push down. I'm a mess. You're a good Miss Helen. Hi, Phyllis. Y'all, it's just the real over here. This is who I am. Which you wouldn't expect it if you met me in person, because typically when I meet new people, I'm pretty quiet and shy. All right. So y'all said, let's attempt an ombre, not a hombre. So this is the color Dear Diary. Okay. So you can't just go to the website and purchase the color by itself. You can only get it when you add $90 or more to your cart, and it'll automatically tell you when you go to checkout if you earned it. So I'm just trying to get, so this is the color Dear Diary. To me, it kind of looks like Marvelous in a way. So this is the color Marvelous. Okay, this is Marvelous. This is Dear Diary. So you can see that the Marvelous is much pinker than this. I think this is really pretty. Teachers are never shy. Well, I'm not shy in front of, a bunch of 5- and 6-year-olds. In front of new adults. Hi, Patsy. In front of new adults, I can be shy. And then this is the color Sincerely Me. It is a deep purple. Y'all, we haven't had a dark purple since the color Regal. So if you've been around for a hot second, you know that color. It's a dark purple. I know, Miss Debbie. I hope you're okay. It does remind me of Peachy Keen. Let me pull out Peachy Keen. I didn't know you were. Yeah, I taught for 11 years. So this is Peachy Keen. This is the Dear Diary. So lots of different hues, I guess. Yeah, I taught for 11 years. All right, you're probably like, girl, just get to it. So we're going to do the hombre. I think that's what we're going to call it now, is the hombre, not the ombre. And so what I'm going to do is we're going to go across, and we're going to do the top, and then we're going to kind of go to the middle and stop, and then we'll do the same thing with the purple on the bottom, right? Going across. And then what I'm going to do is leave a little bit extra right there for me to have some room to mix, okay? They are both beautiful colors. I know, and this is the only month you can grab them, so don't wait. All right, so then we're gonna go in with Sincerely Me, do the same thing. It might bleed a little bit right here because there's a little bit of an air pocket. So just know that when you have air bubbles, it can bleed. So just be careful. And then I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. All right. Here we go. Let me wipe up my hand. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of water to my finger, okay? We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of water to my finger. And so the thing is, the purple is gonna overpower the pinkish color. And y'all, I haven't done ombre in a hot second, so bear with me. It may not look the best, but this is just like practice. I know the more you do it, the better it gets. Pull the purple up. Okay, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of pink here and try to get some of that pink color down. Boone, I can hear him chewing on something. That's never a good sign. Hi, Dolores. That's never a good sign. All right, let me wipe this up. And we're just gonna pull it up, okay? Here we go. Okay, so it bled over here because I had air pockets. But let me kind of get in there. So right here, it bled. So that happened because my transfer wasn't completely flat against my surface, okay? But I need to get better at the ombre. But can y'all kind of see how it goes? I think it looks good, like on right here, like on that D. I think that one looks good. But we were kind of just playing right here with these colors. So if you just popped on, y'all, we were playing with some of the exclusive colors that just came out. So now I can totally clean that up. I'll show you here in a second how to do that. But y'all, these colors are gorgeous. This is more of like a nude color. Would y'all agree? Is that more of like a nude? Like a dark nude? So let's get this dry and then I'll show y'all what it looks like in the frame. Thanks, Linda. Looks okay. Yeah, it bled right there, so that's why there were air bubbles, and I didn't see that until I started pasting on it. But I need to practice with the ombre. The ombre, y'all, is not my thing. I'm not good at it, clearly. The ombre is not my favorite just because I find it I find it difficult. All right, so I'm going to take the end of my detail tool and I am just going to go around where I messed it up, where it bled. So this works on a chalkboard surface. So you can totally kind of clean up your lines on a chalkboard surface with, yeah, hot mess. There you go. What was I saying? You can clean it up with this. Yeah, my ombre. I'm not good at the ombre. There you go, Miss Denise. Thanks, Miss Diane. You always say, Alex, you're so good at everything. Not at the ombre, I'm not. But maybe this is something that I need to practice, right? It didn't turn out perfect, but that's okay. I like to show y'all that not everything turns out absolutely perfect. It's getting a little bit better. A little bit. I'm just going around the edges, cleaning up where it looks a little fuzzy. I think that looks better. Hi, Mary. So let me show you what it looks like in the frame. Okay, so let go and let God. We attempted the ombre, which really means the ombre. That's something I got to practice. So we did this one. The cool thing is I could turn it over and I could do something on the black side. And this is the, it smeared on me. This is the drop-in frame and this is the chalkable surface. So this is where it's good, y'all, is that I practiced on a chalkboard surface. So I didn't waste anything. I just practiced so I could spray this down, wipe it off, and redo it, right? So that's number 1. And here's number 2. This one I love. God is good. Which one was your favorite? Number 1, number 2. I know, I like differing too, Miss Linda. I like that it's interchangeable. I agree, Miss Nancy. The purple might be a little dark on the black, but I think it would look good. Both. Y'all are so sweet. So go grab, go grab these 2 exclusive colors only on my chalk site. You get this one for free when you spend $90 or more, and then you get both for free when you spend $125 or more, okay? All right, let's pick a winner. So thanks for hanging out with me. Comment the word good, G-O-O-D, okay, if you haven't done so already. And then make sure you're signed up for live notifications, okay? So the way that you can get signed up is right now, comment exclamation point. You have to put the exclamation point. Exclamation point, notify, all together. Exclamation point, notify. And that will get you signed up to receive live notifications sent to your messenger every time I go live. So it'll just send you a message saying, hey, the Creative Llama is live. That's all it'll say. Okay. Now, if you're already signed up, you don't have to do it again. All right. So we're going to pick a winner. So the way that we pick a winner is to hit the heart button. And I'm going to pick a winner from the comments. So comment, comment, comment. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds while I spray these to get your comments in. And then we are going to pick a winner to win $5, a $5 coupon. Hi, Linda. Thanks, Miss Pam. I got to work on the ombre. I got to work on that. I know. I do love the purple Miss Roberta. First one. Penny's like, I love, she likes that one. All right, let me refresh and let's pick a winner. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will be on tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow will be my last night to be on for the week because I will be gone in Utah for leadership for chalk, okay? So I'm going to work on orders all day tomorrow, get out as many as I can. And then what else? I think that's it. Yay, Miss Julie. All right, here we go. Let's pick a winner. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that landed on the little robot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold on. It keeps landing on the same one. Thanks, Miss Mary. Are you like, are you like, girl, I don't want you on a live anymore? I'm just joking, Miss Mary. Will you be on? I'm hoping that I can be on with the new product, Miss Sharon. I sure hope so. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Miss Kathy Johnson. Miss Kathy Johnson, are you still here? Miss Kathy, hi Katrina. It's going to be a fun trip. Yes, I am going to get to see some of my friends who I talk to on the daily. I get to see all the new stuff coming out next month. All the things. Yay, Miss Kathy, you are tonight's winner. Miss Kathy, do me a huge favor and send a message to the page saying like, hey, I won. Saying, hey, I won, and I'll send you your coupon code. But y'all, I'll be on tomorrow evening or tomorrow afternoon, one of the two, before I leave, okay? So I hope that I will see y'all. You're okay, Miss Mary. I hope I will see y'all tomorrow. Make sure you're signed up for live notifications. Comment, exclamation point, notify to get a message when I go live, okay? I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.